Hi everyone, today St. Louis Rapid and Blitz started today. I'll show you a very interesting game between Caruana and Firouzja. So let's go. Caruana was white, he started with e4, e5 by Alireza, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, and knight to f6. And we have the Berlin defense of the Ruy Lopez, so the most solid opening. So here the main move is to castle, but actually Caruana played d3, which is anti-Berlin opening. So here the main move is bishop to c5, and in this position white can play like this, maybe c3, castle, castle, d6, knight to d2. But actually here Caruana chooses a very interesting move. He took a knight on c6. So knight now dc6, the best move, of course. If we take with the b pawn, then this pawn is lost. So actually Alireza played the best move here. And here again main move is knight b to d2, but Fabi opted for h3, which is also quite interesting move. And after queen to e7, which is also quite interesting move, Fabi went to tank, and he thought for like 5 minutes or more, which is quite a lot for rapid game. And he played knight to c3. So apparently Firouzja surprised him in the opening, bishop to d7, and of course the point of queen to e7 is that black wants castle queenside. So queen to e2 was played, now long castle, bishop goes to e3, trying to exchange the bishop, but Alireza refused that, so he went bishop to d6, a3, the idea is to play b4, also it prevents bishop coming back to b4. So king to b8 was played, knight to d2, bishop to e6, not allowing knight to jump on c4. And here Fabi goes for queenside attack with b4, g6. Alireza is trying to do the same on the king side. And here rook to b1 was slight inaccuracy. In this position actually computer suggests to play knight c4, bishop takes dc4, queen e6, and just castle long. And position is roughly equal. But after rook to b1, Alireza finds a really beautiful move, knight to h5. So he's planning to play like this, f6, g5, and put a knight here on f4. So castle, f6 as mentioned. And again, quite dubious move, rook f to d1. Better would be just to play b5, c5, and a4, going for this attack. And after this, again, quite nice move by Alireza, actually the first move in the position. So the point is that we create this nice battery here. Also, yeah, maybe potential attack on the f file. So f3 by Fabi, knight goes to f4, queen f2, so we pressure this pawn, but now simple b6, and black is quite strong here on b6, a4, and here g5 as mentioned. Alireza attacks on the queen side, a5, h5, so this position is very into the like of Alireza, which is very dynamic attacking player. So here bishop takes, and Alireza took with the right pawn, actually with e pawn. It's not a good idea to take with the g pawn, although it opens a g file, because after king to h1, rook to g8, knight to e2, and yes, white is kind of holding this g3 point. So now pawn e f4, now d4, so we attack in the center. Now just simple g4, so black is way more dangerous, and this king is in a lot of trouble. Look at black's king is quite safe. So h4, rook to g8, now ab, queen goes to f1. So the point is that Fabi wants to go to a6, maybe double like this and go for checkmate, but Alireza just took here on the f3. Yes, and the point is that if queens want to go here, of course we take here, and it will be soon a checkmate. So he has to take, okay, if he takes with the queen, Now rook to g3, queen f1, and we take here on c3. So the only move is to take with a knight. But now very beautiful move, just bishop to c4, and queen isn't allowed to go to a6 anymore. So queen e1, rook enters the third rank on g3, rook d2, white has to protect here. But now just doubling the rook on g-file, which is an amazing move. The threat is to take here. So king goes steps away from the pin, king h1, queen to d7, queen wants to enter here someday, king h2, and here in this position actually Alireza finds really a brilliant move. He sacrificed the full rook, so gf3. Also playable was this rook takes g2. Yeah, although rook is protecting, but now rook takes, king takes, and queen enters a position on g4. And if, let's say, white wants to protect that knight with king to f2, then this is checkmate actually. So what to play here? King h2, but now this knight is dropped, and yeah, the position is hopeless for white. Let's do a random move like this. Now we just take here, and yeah, so many threats, and also the king is in a lot of trouble. Otherwise, if we do some other move, let's say here, we can go queen to g4, and this will be a check also, and probably soon a checkmate. So rook takes f3, now gf3, now rook enters here. So there's a huge check and making threat. Also, yeah, in this position, it was funny that computer actually suggests queen takes g3 as the best move. So when computer suggests this kind of move, you know that you are in trouble. So king to h1 was played. Now rook takes f3, the best move. Yeah, of course, here we cannot play queen to h3. It's not a checkmate, just rook to h2, and white survives. So rook to h2 was played, but now simple rook to f1, winning a queen. Queen takes, bishop takes, rook takes f1, and now very beautiful move f3, attacking rook. So e5, now we take, knight e4, we take another pawn, knight takes d6, queen d6, rook f3. And here, as you can see, black has queen against two rooks. So normally this would be better, but black has too much pawns. And after even queen to b4, yes, this pawn mess will win the game. So doubling the rook. Now it's only a matter of technique. A queen to e1 was played, king goes to g2, queen e4, so pinning a rook, king f1. Now another pawn is dropped, king e2, c5, so beautiful pawn chain here. King d3, now king goes to hide on b7, prophylactics, rook f1. Fabi is just waiting, queen to g4 was played, rook f7, h4. Now this pawn is marching. It will be very hard to stop it. Rook f4. Here Fabi goes for queen to g6, but also this was very much winning. Queen d1, king goes to e4, and now we take on c2. So as you can see, black has all the pawns, 5 pawns. But in the game, queen to g6 was played, king to d2, and h3, and this pawn is unstoppable to promote. Yeah, let's see maybe how game could continue in this. Actually, after h3, Fabio resigned, so maybe go up. But now we have check. If he goes here, then queen g5, another check, go here, and just h2. And if he takes, then queen g3 wins the rook. So very excited by St. Louis Rapid and Blitz. Today, I think they play like 3 Rapid games today. And yes, and beautiful game by Firouzja. I think he won last year. So very excited to see more beautiful games from him. So guys, thank you for watching as always, and please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.